I cannot believe Dani did this. I am literally sitting here screaming at my screen. Are you kidding me right now? Dani and Bill in the elevator during the tornado. I am still trying to process this absolute disaster of a decision. I mean, we all saw the sparks flying. We all knew the tension was there, but to actually cross that line, to actually hook up with your toxic ex-husband while your sweet, loving, perfect husband is at home, girl, what were you thinking? My heart is pounding just thinking about the sheer magnitude of this betrayal. It's not just a little slip up. It is a massive, catastrophic mistake that is about to blow her entire life into a million pieces. The secret is already starting to crack. You can feel it. The walls are closing in on Dani Dupree, and honestly, I am here for the drama, but I am also terrified for her. Every single time someone mentions that horrific tornado at the country club, you can see the sheer panic flash across her face. She is haunted, completely and utterly haunted. And Bill, oh my God, don't even get me started on Bill Hamilton. That smug, arrogant, narcissistic smirk on his face when she stormed into his office. He actually has the nerve to think this was destiny. He thinks the universe trapped them in that elevator so they could rekindle their toxic flame. He called it fate. I wanted to reach through the screen and slap him myself. Dani is drowning in guilt, and it is written all over her face. She stormed into his office looking absolutely sick to her stomach and told him that it was just panic sex, that she thought they were going to die. She literally threatened to slap him across the face if he ever used the word elevator again. Yes, Dani, put him in his place. But the problem is, Bill is a predator. He thrives on this power dynamic. He loves knowing that he has this massive, life-destroying secret hanging over the head of the woman who moved on and found happiness without him. He is going to use this. I just know it. And let's talk about Haley for a second. Haley Hamilton's radar is officially pinging. She walked right into Bill's office right when Dani was threatening him. You could cut the tension with a knife. Bill, being the smooth liar that he is, immediately covered it up by claiming he was just haunted by Kat's surgery. Like, really, Bill? You think Haley is stupid? Well, maybe she is a little distracted, considering she is literally poisoning him with her special juice to collect his $10 million life insurance policy. The absolute irony of Haley getting suspicious of Bill's infidelity while she is actively trying to murder him is just peak soap opera gold. I am laughing, but I am also stressed. Haley knows something is off. She knows Bill hasn't been himself since the storm. If Haley connects the dots and realizes Bill slept with Dani, she will use it to destroy the Duprees. She hates them. But the person who is breaking my heart the most in all of this is Andre. Sweet, pure, devoted Andre Richardson. He is the standard, ladies. This man was sitting at home, recovering from his injuries, telling Dani that she is his entire world. He gave her that beautiful woven ring for their upcoming trip to Japan. A ring that symbolizes an unbreakable bond. An unbreakable bond. And Dani is standing there, wearing it on her pinky finger, knowing she just let Bill Hamilton touch her. The guilt is eating her alive, and honestly, it should. Andre is pouring his heart out, terrified of losing the people he loves, because he already lost his parents in that tragic plane crash years ago. He values life and love so deeply, and Dani just spat on it in a moment of panic. And now, Andre's pure, innocent worry is actually becoming a massive source of pressure for Dani. He is constantly checking on her, constantly asking if she's okay, because he notices she hasn't been the same since the tornado. He thinks it's just trauma from the storm. He thinks she is just scared. But his constant attention is suffocating her, because every time he looks at her with those loving eyes, she sees her own betrayal reflected back. It's a psychological torture chamber of her own making. But wait, it gets worse. Andre is already getting suspicious. Remember when he walked in and overheard Dani and Vanessa talking about someone having an affair? My heart literally stopped. I stopped breathing. Andre heard the word affair, And Vanessa, bless her quick-thinking, mob boss dating heart, immediately spun a lie about some old lady counting cards at the casino. It was a brilliant save, but Andre is not an idiot. He is a smart man. He knows Dani is hiding something. He knows she is acting erratic. How long can Vanessa's little casino lie hold up? Not long. Dani is desperately searching for a lifeline. She is drowning and she needs a life raft. She confessed everything to Vanessa because she was about to explode. She dragged Vanessa upstairs and just word vomited the entire elevator hookup. But Vanessa's advice? Make sure Bill keeps his mouth shut. That is terrible advice. You cannot trust Bill Hamilton to keep a secret. Dani is terrified of facing Andre. She is paralyzed by the fear of losing him. She knows that this isn't just a stolen kiss in an office. This is the ultimate betrayal. This is full-on, undeniable infidelity. You can't just sweep an elevator hookup under the rug and pretend it didn't happen when the memory is playing on a loop in your head. And just when you think Dani's plate is full, just when you think she cannot possibly handle one more ounce of stress, boom, the universe is about to drop the Naomi bombshell on her lap. Oh yes, we need to talk about Naomi. Naomi has been lying to Jacob and the entire family for months. Months. She tested positive for the BRCA gene and she has been hiding it. And guess what? She is finally going to crack. The spoilers for July 9th are absolutely insane. Naomi is going to break down and confess her massive lie to Dani and Jacob. And do you know what Dani is going to do right before that confession? Dani is going to sit there, drowning in her own secret, and project her guilt onto her daughter. Dani is going to tell Naomi that if she sought comfort outside of her marriage, people would understand. What? Dani is literally justifying her own cheating by projecting it onto Naomi's marital struggles. It is a psychological mess. When Naomi finally drops the BRCA bomb, Dani is going to lose her mind. How is Dani supposed to handle her daughter's devastating health secret and marital crisis when she is one slip up away from her own marriage exploding? She can't. Dani is going to short circuit. The chaos is compounding. The stress is multiplying. Dani is a ticking time bomb, and the timer is almost at 0. Listen to me and listen to me closely. Dani, you have to tell the truth. I am screaming this into the void because I need her to hear it. You have to confess. I know she is terrified. I know she thinks the truth will destroy her marriage. But you know what destroys a marriage faster than the truth? A lie that gets discovered by someone else? A marriage, a real, sustainable, beautiful marriage like the one she has with Andre, must be built on a foundation of honesty. If she keeps this buried, it will rot their relationship from the inside out. The guilt will turn her bitter, anxious, and distant. Andre will feel it. He already feels it. And think about the alternative. Think about the absolute humiliation if Andre finds out from Bill. Can you imagine Bill Hamilton with that disgusting, triumphant smirk on his face, walking up to Andre and gloating about how he had Dani in the elevator? It would destroy Andre. It would emasculate him. It would humiliate him in a way that he might never recover from. Dani cannot let Bill control the narrative. She owes it to Andre's sincere, devoted love to look him in the eye, own her massive mistake, and beg for his forgiveness. Even if it breaks his heart, at least he gets the respect of hearing it from his wife. At least he gets an apology. If she tells him, she takes the power away from Bill. She stops the blackmail before it even starts. But will she? Who is she going to turn to for advice now? Vanessa already told her to hide it. What if she goes to the Dupree family? What if she goes to Anita or Nicole? This is where it gets so messy. The Duprees are fiercely protective of their own. They are all about family image and protecting their happiness. Part of me thinks that if Dani confesses to Anita, Anita might actually tell her to take it to the grave. Can you hear it? Dani, you made a mistake. Don't ruin a good man's life to clear your own conscience. Protect your happiness. It is such a classic soap opera dilemma. Do you confess to clear your soul, knowing it will break your partner's heart? Or do you carry the burden of the lie forever to protect their peace? I am so torn, but my gut says she has to tell him. Andre is too good. He is too pure. He does not deserve to be living a lie. And he certainly does not deserve to be the punchline of Bill Hamilton's sick, twisted jokes. Dani needs to put on her big girl pants, sit her husband down, and face the music. It is going to be brutal. There will be tears. There might be a separation, but it is the only way they can ever truly heal. I am literally on the edge of my seat waiting for this to explode. The tension is unbearable. Will Haley find the proof? Will Bill use it to ruin her? Will Andre confront her about her weird behavior? Will Naomi's confession push Dani over the edge? I need the next episode right now. Let me know what you guys think. Should Dani confess, or should she lock this secret in a vault and throw away the key?